So in today's video, we're gonna take a look at this budget Amazon chicken run we got. We're gonna talk about what we like, what we don't like, and what the true cost is once you make all the upgrades that you think would be necessary to protect your small backyard flock of baby chickens. Now, I got a new mic. I forgot to put it on. Let me run back into the house and get it, and I'll show you around. Thanks. So we are looking to get into breeding some chickens. We're going to start off with French Black Copper Marans. We have 9 of them. And so we need a way, when they're ready to start breeding, to keep them separated from other chicks and chickens that we have out here. So we got this. This is a budget chicken run we got off of Amazon. I think it was $159 plus tax and delivery. It was about $250. This one's about 20 feet long by 10 feet wide. If you wanted to do the same thing I've done with the treated 2x6s, I got 6 10-foot boards. There's 2 10-foot boards down each side, and there's one in the middle. And I haven't decided if I want to do pocket screws or how I'm going to connect them yet. But they're there. These are all screwed into the boards, the corners, and the cross members there. If you wanted to do it with 10-foot boards, you would need 6 10-foot boards, and you would need to cut 2 of them down to 9 foot 2 inches each. We got a new microphone. Hopefully you can tell hopefully our sound's going to be a lot better. Even though Chief over there isn't making it easy. I'm obviously not 100% done with this yet. I got to cut off all of these zip ties, and I still haven't done all of the roof zip ties yet, and I still haven't put there's a tarp that'll cover like 1/3 of this. I haven't added that yet. We have 11 like 4 or 5 week old chicks out here, and they're enjoying it. They have plenty of room. Eventually, once we get our breeding system set up, we're really only going to have 3 to 5 birds per one of these, and this may end up being kind of overkill, but I like them to have a lot of room. I don't like it to feel like imprisonment. They seem to enjoy it. I'm obviously not done with the simple shelter I've put together for them, the little coop. I still got to put a roof on. I'd like to put some siding on. I gotta work on that door. And keep in mind that coop is about altogether maybe 52 inches wide and maybe 5 feet tall. So you have to think about that. If you get the one with this roof, if you get the chicken run with this roof, you know, it is going to be pretty tight in there once I get the roof on. And the way I did my chicken coop, I'm going to get the bedding in and out with a wheelbarrow. And so you want to make sure you have enough room to do that. However you design your coop, think about that. But yeah, it's been pretty good. This is not the greatest, the strongest. This is almost like EMT pipe. I don't know what you'd even call it, but there's certain times when I've tightened things down where I was squeezing this flat without even realizing, without even much resistance. And like I've added these. I don't know if you'll be able to see them, but I've added just hose clamps all along the top where the tubing goes into these corner pieces, just to give it some added strength. You can see I've got some more down here. Instead of using the zip ties that came with the package, I replaced them all with UV resistant ones. I've seen videos of other people saying that was a must. There's a lot of zip ties. I've used, so the kit comes with 500. I've used 400, right about 400 right now, and I still haven't done a lot of places. Like I have not done this roof yet. We haven't had any intruders or anything yet. I still gotta, just clean up that part, and that's really it. Oh, and this I haven't added the last little bit here. I've even thought about maybe making something decorative here out of wood or something. I haven't really decided. Um, I do have some extra chicken wire if I just want to. In the instructions and in the pictures, they do chicken wire here. The chicken wire is coated. It's got like a rubbery kind of coating on the outside. It actually seems pretty decent, but you can see here I haven't joined here and here yet. For example, something I guess could get in there. We haven't had any difficulty with any predators yet, but yeah, I still have a lot to do. I'm gonna go around the bottom with something. I don't know if I'm gonna do hardware cloth or welded wire. I already have. I have more welded wire on hand than I do hardware cloth, and figure if you go all the way around the outside of this thing, it's 60 feet. 100 foot of hardware cloth is over $100. So you have to, when you're thinking about the price of this, consider I've bought. So I think it would probably take you 500 zip ties, and if you get the good ones, the UV resistant ones, it depends where you go. They were more expensive at Ace than they were at my local little feed store. But I was getting them 100 for $6 at my local little feed store. So you figure 5 of those, that's another $30. If you're adding another $80 of hardware cloth or welded wire or something around the outside, that's another deal. Figure 10 boards of pressure treated 2x6, that's another $60. So you have to think about it. There's a lot more. You get $159 chicken run, and you're thinking, oh wow, that's great. That's cheap for the size, but it ends up being a lot more than that. Taxes, delivery, zip ties, whatever you're going to ring the bottom with if you're going to keep predators out. The 2x6s, which you probably don't have to do. I just felt better doing it that way. Yeah, it adds up. It's more than you would think. And the hose clamps. The hose clamps, I think they're like three and change each. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 6 of these. You could add more of these. You could add them like in places like this if you wanted to. But that's another $18 just with the 6, $18 to $20. And then you're going to need some kind of shelter for them to sleep in. Obviously, I just made that out of plywood and 2x4s and just stuff I had around. And I'm not a carpenter, obviously, but so far it's worked. We have not had any kind of predator pressure. They've been out here close to a week now, and they're happy. They were cooped up in that the brooder. And of course, once we got them outside, we had our coldest couple nights in a month. But they've been fine. You can see there's one. So these are 9 French Black Copper Marans. There's one that is a French Blue Maran. And that white one there, she's the offspring of our Easter Egger Rooster Chief and our Splash Americana hen. named Pearl, and she's not going to be with these guys once they get bigger and we divide them up. We're going to do what's called a spiral or a clan mating breeding system, and obviously she won't be in it. And like I said, this is probably more room than they need once our once we get our clans established, and there's only going to be one rooster and maybe three hens, three to five hens per pen, I think is what we're thinking. So yeah, that's it's just something to think about. We like it so far. Like I said, I have work to do. I got a million of these to cut off, and if you want to see the specific one that we got on Amazon, we'll link it below. It'll be an affiliate link. We got the one that has the bracket, the support kind of corners, the little brackets that go from here to here and then from here to here on each of the four corners. You know, it's Chinese. It came with a very simple instruction guide with basically no words, just pictures. A lot of the pieces weren't labeled, but it was pretty obvious and simple to figure out what was what. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. We're going to link the specific one that we got below. There's a lot of similar ones. Like we said, we got the one with the corner support because we just wanted that extra support. We're in Tornado Alley here. We're in Arkansas. And we get a lot of wind sometimes. But yeah, keep in mind that with the additions we made, these hose clamps, the UV resistant zip ties, the 2x10s, and you know, if you're gonna ring it with, say, 3 feet high of hardware cloth, and when you factor in the price and the delivery, you're looking at $450. You know, it looks a lot better when you see it on Amazon for $159. But you know, maybe where you are, maybe you don't have a lot of predator pressure, or you don't need to go to whatever lengths. I don't know if I need to go to these lengths, but especially the UV resistant zip ties just seemed like a good idea. But anyway, thanks for watching. We're going to link whatever we used down below. There'll be affiliate links to Amazon or whatever. I know the zip ties are a brand called ProSource. Like I said, at my little rinky-dink little local feed store, they were a lot cheaper than a different brand UV resistant zip ties at Ace. We just got the 2x6s, the pressure treated 2x6s at Lowe's. I haven't bought the hardware cloth yet. Like I said, I have welded wire. I may just do that. They would have to go through welded wire and chicken wire to get to them. I honestly think they might be pretty safe in that situation. We'll see. These hose clamps are just the ones you get at any old hardware store. But anyway, thank you for watching. This is Buggy Hill Acres. It's a really beautiful day out here in Arkansas, and we're enjoying it. The chickens are enjoying it. I hope you have a great day. God bless. And you all know how YouTube works. Like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed it, and if you want to see more. We're new at all this, so you guys could maybe learn with us as we do all this. Appreciate you. You have a good day. Thank you.